Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Abby and today we're in my kitchen. I'm going to be showing you how to make some homemade mayo. Extremely simple, but it's one of those things that I was super intimidated to try making at home until I did it a couple times and realized just how easy it was. So for the most part, I tried to make a lot of our own homemade mayo. It's easy and cheap and doesn't have any crazy ingredients like this stuff from the store does. So let's jump right in and I will show you how to do that. The main things you're gonna need is an oil and an egg. I'm using avocado oil today. You want some kind of oil that doesn't have a super strong flavor. So I don't like to make this with olive oil just because it does have a really strong olive oil flavor then, but you can just use whatever you have on hand and whatever flavor you prefer. I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon juice today for some flavor. And typically I would add just kind of a squirt of mustard as well, but we don't have any right now. So we're just gonna leave that out and it will be just fine. I'm going to mix everything up in a mason jar today. That's just what I like to store it in. So one less dish if we just make it in here and then store it in here. We're also going to need an immersion blender. You can use just a normal blender if that's all you have, but the immersion blender definitely makes it a little bit easier. We're starting off with a cup of oil in our jar, and I'm just going to crack one egg into it as well. Typically, I would add just kind of like one squirt of mustard in there, but again, don't have any of that. And then we're going to add about a tablespoon, I'm not going to measure this, but about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Again, you can do this in just a normal blender if that's all you have. You'll just have to stop and scrape down the sides to make sure everything is getting incorporated. So I'm going to put my mixer all the way at the bottom and just give it a couple pulses on high. You can see it's starting to just kind of all come together. So I'm going to start moving it up and down and pulse again. All right, now I'm just going to leave it running and let it go for like 20 to 30 seconds until it all comes together. I need a spatula. Hold. And that's it, friends. We just did homemade mayo in maybe a minute, if it even took that long, honestly. I'm going to make some chicken salad with this for our lunch. I'm also going to make some ranch dressing. I'm in charge of the veggie tray for our Easter family get together this weekend. And what is a veggie tray without a good ranch dip? So that's how I'm going to be using my mayonnaise. If I have any left over, I will also just store it in the fridge and I can use it on sandwiches or whatever I need some mayonnaise for. It'll last for about 2 weeks in the fridge. I've also read that if you add a little bit of your fermented like yogurt whey to it, it can help it last even longer than 2 weeks. Or if you make sauerkraut, you can add a little bit of your like fermented sauerkraut brine that can help preserve it as well. I've not tried either of those things, but I would love to do it at some point. But for now, for this mayonnaise, I'm just going to use what I need. And if there's any left over, I will store it in the fridge for the 2 weeks and be sure to use it before then. So that's it for me today. I hope you go ahead and give this a shot. I love that it's super simple to make this recipe at home. If you run out of mayo, you don't have to run out to the store to grab it. You can just use some pantry staples to make it at home yourself with better ingredients, less preservatives, and it tastes absolutely delicious. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know if you give this a try.